Hey guys, Tim here, aka VS Customs from SoCrawl.com. Now I got a sweet package in today from Troy and Casey over at ScalerFab. Now before I show you what I got, if you don't know who ScalerFab is, you definitely got to check them out. They make front bumpers, rear bumpers, sliders for your Wraith and your SCX-10. But not only that, they make custom parts. So if you're building your own custom rig or you want to make a custom bumper, or heck, if you want them to make you a custom bumper, they have the pieces to do it. Check them out. I'm not going to go through everything they have and let you know, but definitely check them out at ScalerFab.com and you'll see what they have. I mean, it's pretty slick. It's got me wanting a few pieces to do a couple of custom pieces of my own. So now that I've done ranting on, I'm going to show you what I picked up. First of all, there's the Wraith. Some of you have seen this at the Stake 6 this year. My brother was running her. It's not too much done except the IROCs on it. And I think those are XR10 bead locks with hot racing weights up front. The other mod, or the other upgrades I should say we did, is SSD titanium front steering. And it also has a panhard. If I can get it up under there, there we go. It's got a panhard setup with a chassis mounted servo, and that's Vanquish setup. Other than that, it's pretty stock. We're running brushed in it right now. It doesn't need any crazy power, just want to have a bit of fun with it. Now if you're looking at this body wondering, it looks a little odd, it's because it is. It's actually a Pro Line body that we trimmed down. It was actually from a Savage we had. So we trimmed it down to fit on the Wraith, just for something a little different. My brother wasn't a big fan of the big V's in the door, so we left it across and did it up that way. It's also got the RC4WD drive light bar up there, and of course every Jeep needs a diesel stack. This one just so happens to be swapped, so it's good, makes sense. Now to start building some armor on this. This is the ScalerFab front bumper. The best part about this piece is if you want to run a winch on your Wraith, right there. It bolts right up, you unbolt the 4 screws, you bolt them back up, and away you go. Now of course we're going to have to figure out where these front lights are going to go and go from there, but that's another issue for another day. Another bonus of this kit, there it is, there's your rear bumper. Now it bolts on, up under the body, and it just wraps around. You have yourself a set of D-ring holders on the back of it. So you got a nice winching point always. So that's a nice little added piece. The sliders. How many Wraiths have sliders? This one does. All steel too. So after we get rid of this plastic trim piece here, these will bolt right up, protect the body just a little bit more, but also be able to slide over the rocks a lot better. Pretty stoked about that. Now this here is actually their Wraith kit. Comes with the bumpers, the sliders, comes with your scale bungees, but it also comes with one of their heavy duty land anchors. So it's a pretty sweet deal. I think it goes for $95 US, so check it out if that's something you're into. As I said, there's not too many people out there that are making bumpers for Wraiths, and I know a lot of guys like to run them. The cages are pretty sweet and they're pretty versatile when you start chopping them up and changing them up. Now I don't know if you're getting a little bit of a view of the other stuff we're waiting to put on this beast. At the RC4WD drive event, the Canadian Scale Challenge, we picked up a couple parts. Luckily we won them, so it was nice. Got ourselves a set of weighted front trusses for the Wraith. Got a set of these GCM front and rear lockers. Now these are the ones where the axial hexes just drop right in. So there's no fussing around, it just goes. If you break a hex, just drop another one in, away you go. And of course, nice little Crawler Concepts scale jerry can. As you can see, we have some scale goodies on this. Needs to be cleaned up and fixed up a bit. I think the dash has dropped down, but we got a driver in there and a gun and just a couple scale goodies. Going to scale it out a little more. So I'll have this build going on later on, show you some more work, and I mean, amongst everything else I have to work on, at some point you'll see it all attached on there. So as normal, like, subscribe, share. Don't forget you can follow me on Instagram on VS_Customs. And that's it. Cheers.